up, guys? This your girl Hannah B, Cargo Van Chick. Today is December the 8th, 2025. And I decided to start doing YouTube videos because I've been in the business for about a year now. Well, I started last year, April. And I've been learning so much about it. And I decided to start making YouTube content on it. For a lot of people that are probably just starting out, probably need some information, probably need some motivation at this point. And I think that I can give some good insight on a lot of it. I decided to make the videos because when I first started out, if I was watching YouTube videos, watching some of these guys like Cars and Cribs and CJ Cargo Van and Pack the Entertainment, a couple of other people, I think that I would have done things totally differently in the beginning, and I wouldn't have to go through a lot of the trials and tribulations that I went through when I first started out. I don't want my channel to be about shouting out different gig apps or different companies. I wanted to be more about telling the truth about the business. You got a lot of these clickbait YouTube channels that basically tell you you're gonna make $2,000, $3,000 a week, and that's I mean, you can, but it takes time to build that up. You're not gonna make it as soon as you get out of the gate. And you got a lot of these people telling you, oh, get a cargo van, go get a box truck, and you go spend all this money on getting it, not knowing that you have to have, if you're going to be driving for a logistics company, if you're going to be using a load board, you have to have $1 million insurance, you got to have DOT, you got to have MC. You know, it's just a lot that you have to know when you're first starting out. It's not like you go out, you get a van or you get a box truck, and you start working in the first week, you're making $2,000 to $4,000. It don't work like that. So yeah, I just want my channel to be more about honesty and less about the clickbait stuff and getting people to want to watch your channel because of lies or scratching the truth on a lot of stuff. So like I said, I started out in April last year. I've been in the restaurant hospitality business for over 20 years. But I've always wanted to work for myself. Not saying that I was tired of working for other people, but I kind of just wanted to do my own thing. Just kind of work for myself, make my own hours, have more family time. And I've been watching, like I said, a couple of channels, a couple of other people, and it just inspired me to want to try to get into it. So that's what my channel is really going to be about today. Oh, and another thing, you know, a lot of these guys, they show you a lot of deliveries, you know, pick up and drop offs, and how much they make, and what app they use, and all this other stuff like that. You know, I'm not here to do all of that. It's up to you guys to do your own research on a lot of this stuff. Not saying I'm gatekeeping anything or anything like that, but you know, it's up to you guys to do your own research. You know, and I'm not here to show you how much I make, how much I didn't make, how much my daily quotas and all that other stuff, because everybody's situation is totally different. Some people can make $200 a day and survive. Some people got to make $400 a day. You know what I mean? And every area, every market is different. You know, I'm in the southeast region, and in my market, it's not like New York, New Jersey. Like New York, New Jersey market is great. You know, their numbers up there are really, really good. My numbers, you could make it off gig apps, but you have to have some sort of you got to get out and do the footwork. You got to get out, knock on some doors. You got to create some flyers, some business cards, and you got to get out here and try to get your own clientele. Because our numbers down here are nothing near New York or Miami or Houston. I see a couple of people up in the Chicago area. Their numbers are pretty good, because I don't know what it is about the South. It's just, I guess they get a lot of these companies last, or a lot of these contracts last. They don't have as much contracts as they do in the bigger cities. So I'm not here to show you all of that stuff like that. I'm not here for that. I'm here to really kind of just, talk about the things that I've been through, the things that I go through. I'll probably take you on a couple of deliveries, show you how it is out here with some of these companies. But that's really what I'm here for, to be the honesty part of the business, not to sugarcoat anything. And I'll give you guys a couple of content creators that I actually watch, that I actually like, that I actually think is honest, that's going to tell you the truth and not fill your head with a bunch of lies. And as you go to watch their channels, you'll see that you can learn a lot from them. So basically, yeah, I started out with gig apps. For the first couple of months, it was really hard. Well, really, I started out in logistics. I started out under logistics. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go over the road. I wanted to see what it was like to kind of be over the road. I did that for like 3 months. That didn't really work out for me. Not the fact of being on the road, over the road, because I did do it. Slept in my van. You know what I mean? For a couple of days at a time. The money wasn't out there like they said it was going to be. They promised you to make $2,000 to $4,000 a week. But you can make $2,000 to $4,000 a week, but you got to be out there for weeks to make that. You got to actually stick in your van for days until you get the next load. The money was the problem. I couldn't win bids over $1 a mile. Like, they wanted to pay you 65 to 85 cents a mile. Like really, you running your van all over the country. You got to put gas in your van. You got to maintain the van. The maintenance on the van, insurance on the van. Because what they don't tell you is you have to get this $1 million insurance. That don't cost a little bit of money. I paid like $1,100 a month, plus my van note. So they don't tell you all of that stuff. So I did it for about 3 months. When I first started out, I maybe would get 1 or 2 runs a week, but it was like local at first. I guess they wanted me to kind of get familiar with it, with the app and everything like that, and the procedure, making sure I was filling out the bill of lading correctly, showing up on time, dropping off on time, that kind of stuff. And then I started watching YouTube channels. Then I started downloading some apps, and I think the first app I downloaded was Uber, but I didn't do that right away. I downloaded Roadie, Freight, I think GoShare, a couple other apps that I downloaded, and then I started doing like the gig app stuff. And one day I had a load from where I live to Atlanta, Georgia. And I think it was paying $300 for 300 miles. So I did that, and on the way back, I realized that it wasn't worth it. I spent like $80 in gas. So that left me with $220 for 10 hours on the road. And so I realized that it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. I could have actually stayed in my hometown and made $220 in less than 10 hours. So that next day, I contacted the logistics company I was working with. I was working with 3 of them. I was Brompi, GTMM, and A to Z. I think that was the name of it. I was working with 3 of them, and I just stopped. I just dropped the contracts with them. Because it just wasn't worth it. I wasn't really making any money. So I just dropped it. And I decided to go full time with the gig apps until I could, I went out and got my TSA, my TWIC card, and start making some business card flyers, start going to different little small warehouses. That's what you want to do. You really want to go to small warehouses. Small companies, because they're always looking for drivers, on-demand white glove couriers and stuff like that. And I found a couple of people that put me to work, and I still do the gig apps. I probably never stop doing the gig apps. There's always a gig app that's coming out. There's always some sort of gig app that you can do. Not all of them are high paying. Some of them are, some of them aren't. But my goal is to get my own. Well, I have my own business. I got my LLC. I got my EIN. I mean, I got everything. But I want to have my own contracts, my own customers, my own clients, as you know, you want to put it like that. But I want to have my own business where people call me and I cut out the middleman. And that's the ending goal. That for some people they probably always gonna do gig apps. You know, they may not ever stop doing gig apps. So, but for me, I don't want to rely on just gig apps. I want to also, you know, have people call me. People go on my website and book me through it. So yeah, I'm gotta pick up a load today from a paint company, 32 cans, going, I think it's how many miles? 108 miles today, which ain't bad. Pay is pretty good. So I'm on my way there to pick that up, and I'll be documenting that today. So yeah, this is my first video, 2025. I decided to start doing the YouTube videos because I think that I have something to say that maybe other people aren't saying or don't want to say, because they just in it for the subscriptions, the likes and stuff like that, and I'm not in it for that. I mean, if you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. You subscribe, you comment. It is what it is. But I'm here to help whoever needs help. Whatever advice I can give, I'll give it. If I have any knowledge or anything, I'll give that too. But yeah, that's what I'm here for. But thank you guys, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. As soon as I edit this video and put it up, it should be up hopefully sometime today or tomorrow. All right, peace out.